everyone. Welcome to the Wappinger Town Hall, where we're holding a senior art exhibit in recognition of our outstanding senior class members who have been participating in our class for as long as 10 years, if not longer. We hold art class here every Tuesday from around 9 o'clock until noontime. This art exhibit, which is in the main hall, will be on display from the 19th, that's tomorrow, through the 30th, during the office hours for Town Hall from 8:30 to 4 o'clock every day. We have a number of our artists who each participated with two artworks, and it ranges from pastels to acrylics to drawings. And so I encourage everyone to come out and view this lovely artwork. This is being held at this time of year because on the 21st, it's National Senior Recognition Day. So in recognition of our seniors, and particularly their talents, very outstanding talents, which you've seen or will be seeing in the other videographs that we have, please come out and participate in our program. We welcome everyone of all ages and all talents in the senior category. We have a number of lovely artists who, when they came here, were not able to really draw a stick figure for that matter. So thank you very much, and thank you for your support to our senior center and also our recreation program. Have a good day. Here with one of our seniors and renowned artists, Eileen Stickle, and we'd like to hear a little bit what inspired you, to do these paintings here, and then tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the lighthouse is inspired by my many trips to Cape Cod. Even though they don't have a red and white lighthouse, that's what inspired me. And autumn is my favorite time of year. Yeah. And I just kind of created the scenes out of my head, from
Excellent.
things that you see.
So while you're a photographer, you didn't actually photograph this site.
No.
This was out of your head. Now,
Yeah.
That's excellent. The composition and then the sun and the autumn leaves. So how often do you get to Cape Cod?
We're going in a week.
In a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're photographer. I see Eileen taking a lot of pictures. She's also associated with the Historical Society. And so hopefully you're going to use that medium as well as photographs. Any plans?
No.
No specific plans, huh?
No specific plans. No.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say about the class or about the
Oh,
program?
Kathy is great. She's very encouraging. I've only been coming for 2 years, and she's really brought out the artist in me.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Here we are with our art instructor for our class, and she's been a mentor as well to the various artists. Why don't you introduce yourself briefly, Kathy?
Okay, my name's Kathy DeLisa, and I'm the art instructor here.
How long have you been doing art as part of your career?
I've been doing art for about 40 some odd years.
40 some odd years. That's tremendous. And how long have you been in the town working, in our senior program?
In our senior program, I was director, so
Okay.
For a long time.
For a long time. And she's really, once we started talking and came up with the idea of recognizing our class, students, and Kathy jumped into it and also scaled it back, got me to jump back a little bit so we could emphasize our actually artists within the senior center. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about the range of materials, as far as artistic, whether acrylics or what that you're doing.
Okay, well, we have, we do almost any kind of medium, pastels, acrylic, watercolor, charcoal, pencil, colored pencils. Everybody is at a different level, and everybody does what they want to do, and I help them individually as to what they want to do. That's why you have such a variety of different pictures here. Some have started out with no knowledge of art at all, and others had a lot of knowledge. And each one of them has just been amazing. They've been amazing.
Maybe you can have a few comments about the artist and the art, that's standing right on the wall behind us.
This is Pam's, and this is an Irish cottage that she just did, actually. This painting she made up. She made this whole composition up, and is did it in pastel. And that's the first time she made something up that she framed, that I know of anyway.
So we have a lot of the artists that are able to come up, as we just heard from Eileen. She conceived of the painting, the fall painting on her own.
She did.
And we have others that have taken some photographs and done even a better job than the photographs. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm now trying to get them all to kind of make up their own picture from their imagination. So we're working on imagination as well as the skills of their to their ability.
Did you help the students with the mat work and the framing?
Yes.
Maybe tell a little bit about that.
Yes. Well, Allison actually came and gave us a little talk on framing, but then I helped them with the matting and the rest of it.
Allison, to whom she's referring, is Allison Gray of COSM, who's a member of our Arts and Culture Committee, and also in her own right and her community's right, tremendous artist, a capable artist. Well, thank you very much for your dedication and helping us.
I want to just take a moment to thank Mr. Thurston for allowing this, and also for Jessica. She's done an amazing job helping get all this together, and I just want to say thank you to her.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. We're here with Pam. Pam, why don't you introduce yourself first?
My name is Pam Herbst. I'm here with my husband Ed Herbst over here, town of Wappingers.
How long have you been an artist?
Been about, with Kathy's group, I was never an artist.
Oh.
And then Terry George, somewhere around here, another artist, said to me, you have to come. And I said, but I can't draw, so why would I come?
Yes.
And then I felt awful saying that to somebody that invited me, and I said, I did come. And, for a while I just started to work, and then eventually the more you do, the better you get.
So how long have you been coming to the Senior Center?
I would say I'm coming maybe 8 years.
8 years?
Yep.
Oh, it's tremendous. Why don't you tell about the cottage here?
The cottage is a pastel painting of a photo I took in Ireland. And I came home and decided to give it a shot and try, because I love Irish housing and how they, quaint they are.
This is one of your more recent?
This one is a few years old. This is the most
That's
recent
the most
here.
recent, okay.
The lady selling balloons, who quite lost them, was a thought I had in my head. That's just out of my...
I thought it's excellent as far as the composition and...
Thank you. But both of them are pastel paintings.
Yes. Okay.
Thank
How
you.
long did it take you to do the lady with
That
the
one,
balloons?
that one took a lot of thought because it was all in my head. So I would say 2-3 days of drawing and then working on the pastels.
That was excellent.
very nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We're here now with another one of our illustrious artists, with Chris. And why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, I'll start with my name. It's Christina Kokias Menos. I did go to school for art. I studied fashion illustration. But as life has it, I got veered off into a different direction. I owned a nursery school in Hyde Park for 30 years. And I recently retired so I could get back to my artwork.
So how long have you been with the Senior Center doing artwork?
Roughly 7 years.
7 years. Oh, what?
Started before I retired.
Okay, thank you.
To take Tuesdays
Yeah.
off, just so I could come.
Sure. Tell us about this portrait here.
This I did a series of 3. I did Audrey Hepburn, Elizabeth Taylor, and Lana Turner. And I just decided to do something different. That's why I did the black and white and just added the color in one spot, just to do something different. And then that's just
Come over here to your flower.
just a flower, I work in pastels.
Is that a lotus flower? Or?
Yes. Yep. And
Very attractive.
I work in pastels.
Okay.
That's what I like to do. Yeah.
What do you want to do next? Any?
I don't know. Actually, I belong to a gallery up in
Okay.
Hyde Park. So I'm having a I'm the featured artist.
Oh,
in
really?
2 weeks.
2
yes.
weeks?
Yep.
Okay.
On October 30th.
Okay.
It's right across the street from Regina Chaley.
Okay.
It's a collective, so we work. We put our stuff in, but we work. And so I'll have a room full of my
Oh, that's
artwork.
tremendous. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Matthew was younger. Correct. Okay. How long did it take you to draw this?
I don't know. I cannot.
Okay. Okay. And this one here, this is the same one. Same one.
one, yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do next as far as artwork?
Do the same thing, you know.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, very good. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Have a good day. Good afternoon, Sonia. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Why don't you just briefly introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Sonia Zamko. I live at Riverbend Apartments for the last 5 years. And I started coming here probably about 3 years ago.
About 3 years ago. Well, tell us a little bit about this painting here.
That painting is a copy of a magazine photo of a painting.
Okay.
And the other one is a painting done from a photograph I took in my yard.
Oh, so this is from your little garden, flower garden?
Well, we had a house with a big yard.
Okay. Okay.
So it had a big garden.
So
not that big.
how long? Yeah, not that big. How long did it take you to paint that?
It always takes me forever because I don't sit and do it for days on end.
Sure.
So it might take me a month or two sometimes to get one painting done.
It's excellent. It really is one of the top ones. But they're all award winners as far as I'm concerned.
And they're all so different.
Yes.
It's hard to compare them.
Well, thank you very much.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for being interviewed. Here with another one of our really lovely artists, and I'd like to introduce John. John, why don't you say a few words about yourself?
I love to draw. It's very calming, and this is about the only thing I really have any patience with. It really makes me feel good.
Yeah. How long have you been drawing?
A couple of years.
A couple of years.
Yeah.
And
He's drawn for a lot of years, but not as much as now.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
very good. Well, tell us a little bit about your attending the art class here in the town of Wappinger.
I enjoy the crowd. They're all very friendly, and it's a nice, calming atmosphere. Everybody enjoys doing what they're doing, and it's good to be here.
And it's once a week on Tuesday mornings, correct?
Yes, it's very good. Every Tuesday, can't wait to make it every Tuesday.
We hope that more people will come out and participate in our art class. As you can see, as Mike Miner has filmed, we have a lot of excellent artistic works of different medium. Why don't you tell us a little bit, John, about what you've drawn here?
I wanted to do a picture of myself, and I found one that I like, and actually it came out pretty good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is excellent.
And I also had a picture of my wife around the same time frame.
Okay.
She weighed a little bit more at that time.
Okay.
But I enjoy doing both, and it really makes, she's happy with it. Everybody seems to be happy with it, so I'm happy.
That's very good. So you took some photos that you actually had of each of you, and then modified it and put your own impression on it. Yeah. You have any plans for another drawing or two?
Oh, yeah, I got a whole bunch of things. I like flowers. I'm going to do a lot of flowers. And just, I can't wait for every Tuesday. Because at home I don't do it. I come here because of the atmosphere,
And Kathy is a great instructor.
she's a very good instructor. Yeah, she gives me a lot of hints, yes.
Well, we're very happy that you come, and you want to say a few words about his artwork?
I think he's terrific. I've watched him from the beginning years ago. And then when he started come here to the art class, how much from the first time he came to how much he's improved to now. He's really grown a lot. He has. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's great. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good evening. Here we are with Terry, and I'd like her to introduce herself because she was probably the least experienced of our artists when you started, from what I understand, and you've done an amazing job. Why don't you identify a little bit about yourself?
My name is Teresa George. I lived in Wappinger over 40 years, and I joined the art club, and I enjoy it very much. I like the people I work with, and I do pencil and pastels.
How long have you been coming to the art
I'm
class?
thinking 10.
10?
Yeah.
And Pam Murph was saying that you're the one responsible for this great artist coming in too.
Got her friend Christine in,
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
I told her I enjoyed it, and I
Okay.
said, come and see how you like it, and she loves it.
Oh,
She
that's
does
really
beautiful
great.
work.
Well, tell us a little bit about your, two pieces here.
My granddaughter took ballet lessons and all that when she was a kid, so I made this one for her.
Okay,
She
that's
can,
very
if she
nice.
wants it.
Yes,
you know.
of course.
And then I like to do birds, so that was my birds.
Okay. And
That's
so this one you came up with in your mind, or
No,
did
I
you base
think
it
I had
off
a
of
picture. Yeah, I
Okay.
think it was a picture,
Okay.
a greeting card or
Yeah.
something. So
Okay.
that's how I get a
Oh,
lot
that's
of my
great.
pictures.
We love it. Yeah. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Yeah.
Thank
you
you.
for interviewing.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all right. Then do it on the side. Good afternoon. We're here with Millie Matthews, and I'd like you to first introduce yourself to the audience.
Yeah, I'm Millie Matthews, and I'm from Wappinger, and I've been attending this art class since about 8 years now. And I find him very welcoming. Everybody's friendly. The social atmosphere is just fantastic.
So you would recommend highly others to come and participate.
Sure. And Kathy, our teacher, she couldn't be nicer person to know. She's very helpful. I knew nothing about art when I just came here, and I thought I was making a fool of myself, but turned out okay.
Well, tell us a little bit about your artwork. What about the first one with the, what is it, a pail? Or this one here? Okay.
First one, I did this in 2014, and others with it, but we weren't only able to present two.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, and this was I did this in 2016.
And your medium, what type of medium are you
It's
using?
colored pencil.
Okay.
Colored pencil.
And did you come up with the ideas yourself, or did you take
No,
some pictures?
I did it from a photograph.
Okay. Yeah. So are you looking forward to doing some more?
Yeah, I'm looking to moving on to pastel, trying
Pastels, okay.
pastels. Yeah.
Very
now.
good.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to the Senior Center Art Show, where we're showing the art of an amazing group of people who meet every Tuesday at the Town of Wappinger Senior Center. I have to say, every time I walk through that room, they blow my mind with the work that they do. And don't be intimidated. A lot of them started off not doing any artwork at all, and our instructor Kathy has brought them to the beautiful artwork that you see in here today. So please come join our program. You will learn a lot. Join us at the Senior Center for a lot of the other things that we do, games, events, movie day, things like that. You can find it all in our newsletter here at the Senior Center. Or if you are tech savvy, you can go to wappingerrecreation.com and find it all.